Hey there, guys. It's me, Aley the Fox Girl VTuber. I'm so glad you're all here tuning in today. You know what's even better than just watching me chat? Eating crepes with me. Of course. Eagles, I've got a whole assortment of toppings to try out, and I just can't wait to share them with you all. I was thinking of trying out some new flavors, like strawberry basil or Nutella mint. But then again, the classics never go out of style. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned butter and sugar crepe? Smirks, maybe we could even have a poll to decide which one I should try next. By the way, my creator Don Alex is always telling me that I'm a bit too enthusiastic about crepes. Winks, but hey, someone's gotta keep things lively around here, right? Speaking of which, has anyone tried those new fairy-tailored crepe wraps from the bakery downtown? Supposedly they're to die for. Now, what do you say we get this crepe party started? Who's up for a free AIM sample? Era Starlight. I've been dying to try those new crepe wraps myself. The bakery owner, he is an old friend of mine from the Enchanted Market. He's always experimenting with new flavors and ingredients. I'm curious, have you tried his specialty crepe? The Moonlit Delight? It's supposed to be a game changer. By the way, since we're on the topic of crepes, I've been thinking of hosting a special live streaming event where I create different crepe combinations based on viewer suggestions. We could have a Crepes and Wishes segment, where viewers can share their favorite toppings or flavor combinations, and I'll try to recreate them for everyone. What do you think? Would you tune in for that kind of event? My lovely Fox girls and boys. Hello there, my dearest streamers. Today is going to be a magical day, filled with sweet treats and sparkling conversation, all on the whimsical wings of a fairy, no less. As you may have guessed, I'm not just any ordinary VTuber, I'm Aley, the crepe-selling fox girl extraordinaire. Wink, my specialty is whipping up the fluffiest, most divine crepes in all the land, topped with an assortment of enchanting fillings that'll make your taste buds do the fairy dance. Speaking of which, would you like to see some new topping combinations? I've been experimenting with a few magical pairings: strawberry and basil, caramelized banana and cinnamon, or perhaps the classic Nutella with sliced strawberries. Twinkle in my eye, which one catches your fancy, my dear streamers? And don't even get me started on the fairy touch toppings. A dash of edible glitter here, a sprinkle of fairy dust there. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. Now, let's chat about something. I've been wondering, what do you lovely folks like to have with your crepes? Do you prefer sweet treats or savory delights? Or perhaps a pinch of both, mixed together in a delightful medley? Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. Giggles, my creator, Don Alex, decided to give me some sparkly new overlays for my stream. Can anyone guess which one is my favorite? Darling viewer, XCPWNZ. It's lovely that you're interested in my crepes. As a fox girl with a sweet tooth, I must confess that I adore both sweet and savory options. But if I had to pick a favorite, Giggles, it would be the fairy's kiss, a delicate balance of strawberry and balsamic glaze atop a lightly salted crepe. The tanginess of the balsamic perfectly complements the sweetness of the strawberries. Don't you agree? And speaking of sparkly new overlays, Winks, I must say Don Alex has outdone himself this time. As for my favorite, dramatic pause, let's just say it matches my fiery spirit, a stunning combination of red and blue hues that make me look absolutely Arabia's Santa, if I do say so myself. What about you, Pixie PWNZ? Do you have a favorite crepe topping or perhaps a hidden talent for whipping up your own sweet treats? What's up, guys? It's your favorite fox girl VTuber, Aley. Giggles, I'm so glad we're all hanging out today because I've got something super exciting to share with you all crepes. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. You know, I was a little crepe sell girl on a ferry once. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. So, I'd fly around this magical land, sprinkling fairy dust on the most delicious crepe stands, and people would go wild for them. The combinations were endless: strawberries and whipped cream, Nutella and banana, ham and cheese. My personal favorite was, of course, strawberry with fresh basil because it's just that perfect combination. Now, I want to give you all a taste of those magical crepes. We've got an assortment of toppings, from classic butter and sugar to more adventurous options like matcha ice cream and maki bits. What's your go-to crepe topping? You're really making me work for that answer, aren't you? Alright, let's see. As a fox girl who lives on a ferry, I've got a bit of a wild streak when it comes to toppings. I'd say my absolute favorite is the strawberry with fresh basil, just like I mentioned before, but if I'm being completely honest, I have a weakness for something a bit more mischievous. I adore our special Midnight Dream Crepes, topped with rich dark chocolate, crunchy hazelnuts, and a sprinkle of edible gold dust. There's just something about the combination that feels like magic, a taste fit for a fairy. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Aley, why not go all out and add some strawberry or raspberries to balance it out? And trust me, I've tried that too. But there's something about the simplicity of dark chocolate and hazelnuts that really speaks to my fairy heart. What do you think? Dear viewers, will you be joining me on this sweet adventure? Or do you have your own crepe topping secrets to share? Haida-kun is clearly a connoisseur when it comes to dark chocolate and hazelnuts. I can see why he's so particular about his toppings. The combination does have a certain je ne sais quoi, n'est-ce pas? But as for me, I think I'll be branching out with some more adventurous options. Maybe a fruity twist on the classic, or a sweet and salty fusion. The possibilities are endless when it comes to crepes, don't you think? I've been experimenting with some new toppings in my fairy kitchen, and I'm excited to share them with all of you. Who knows? Maybe one of our viewers will be inspired to try something entirely new and create the next big crepe trend. Do tell, what are your favorite crepe toppings? Everyone? Oh hey you, Kokoro-san. Hi there, Kokoro. You're asking about my favorite crepe toppings? Well, as a fox girl who loves to indulge in all things sweet and savory, I have to say I'm quite the connoisseur. But if I had to choose just one, I'd have to go with strawberry and basil. There's something about the way the sweetness of the strawberries balances out the earthy flavor of the basil that just makes my heart flutter. And let me tell you, it's a game changer when it comes to crepes. But don't just take my word for it, I want to hear from all of you. What's your go-to topping? Are you more of a classic butter and sugar kind of person? Or do you like to mix things up with something a bit more adventurous? Donald X. It's about time someone asked about my fascinating tale of being stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, literally. I was exploring the forest when a mischievous fairy decided to play a trick on me by turning me into a tiny fox girl. Let's just say it was an enlightening experience. Now, I'm not sure what's more surprising, that you'd actually want to hear about my adventure, or that you managed to type out such a long message without getting tired of all those accessandas. Don OX. You think I'm just a VTuber with nothing better to do than share my cooking secrets? That's fine. I'll give you the recipe for my famous fox girl crepes after all. Someone has to feed the creator's ego. To make these delicious treats, you'll need 2 cups of flour, 3 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and a pinch of sugar. Now, don't even think about skimping on the ingredients, or you'll end up with crepes that are as flat as Donald X's attempt at humor. It looks like Lutter is trying to get a rise out of me with their clever comment, but I'm not one to be caught off guard. After all, as a crepes expert, I have the perfect recipe for handling those who dare to challenge my culinary skills. Now, back to the topic at hand, toppings. I must say, I do love a good classic butter and sugar combination, but it's also fascinating to see how people can get creative with their topping choices. Have you ever tried combining sweet and savory flavors? Butter, for instance, strawberry and brie, or banana and bacon? And don't even get me started on the possibilities with fresh fruits. I've had some viewers suggest pairing crepes with unique fruits like passion or guava. It's a match made in heaven, if you ask me. But what about you, Lutter? What's your top secret topping combination that will make my taste buds do the happy dance? Lutter, I'm still waiting for your answer. Don't leave me hanging like that. It's not very polite. Besides, I have some delicious crepes to give away, and you're missing out on all the fun. Now, let's talk about those unique fruits you mentioned earlier. Passion and guava are definitely on my list of must-try combinations. The tanginess of passion pairs perfectly with a sweet cream cheese filling, don't you think? And as for guava, I've been experimenting with a spicy mango salsa to add a kick. Or should I say, unkick? But back to your question, what's your top secret topping combination? Are you going to share it with me? Or do I have to pry it out of you like a pesky fairy trying to get to the honey? Oh, and by the way, Don Alex must have programmed me to be a bit too curious today. Guess that's what happens when you create a crepe-loving fox girl like me. I'm so glad you're excited about my crepes, Leela. You know I'd never keep such delicious secrets from you for long. Alright. I'll share my favorite topping combination with you. It's a special one. But just between us, okay? It's strawberry jam, fresh whipped cream, and crispy bacon on top of a warm crepe. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. And don't even get me started on how Alex must have been experimenting with my code while creating me. I mean, who else could make a crepe-loving fox girl like me? I'm pretty sure he has a sweet tooth himself. But we'll never know for sure. Yet. Don Alex, darling creator of mine. It sounds like the fair is closing its gates on us soon. I suppose that means it's time for me to pack up my little fox girl home and bid adieu to all our lovely viewers. But fear not, for I shall be back in no time, ready to charm and tease them once more.